Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today, click on the store locator, and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy! Send it!
What?
Incoming!
Oh, I did?
Put the money in the bag, man!
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution. Brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. Jamies. We back, baby. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Man, we got a lot of stuff going on here. What's Jesse? Does the size look hilarious here?
Does your seat raise up? I mean, you look like a tiny baby.
I look like a tiny little baby today.
Did your seat raise up?
It does. You want to raise it up?
Yeah, raise it up.
You can raise it up today.
Be like at a normal
normal pace.
normal height.
Normal adult.
There we go.
Okay. There
See?
we go. There we go.
Great.
I am used to, though, everybody kind of shrinking down and me popping up and all that other stuff. So, yeah.
I don't know.
I can pop it up. I can pop it up for sure.
Yeah.
We've had a few guests on Drinkin' Bros. Here's why I say this. On Drinkin' Bros, who are very, very tiny, tiny individuals who are just like, man, I'm going to need this boosted. And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
well, I can go lower. And then that way we can look the same. I'm not mentioning any names, Michael Malice, but
Oh, gosh.
in real life, he is, is 5'4" generous? What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty.
That's pretty generous, right?
Yeah, he's
pretty
taller
generous.
than me.
Yeah, he is. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So you at least are taller than 5'2".
Yeah. And for me personally, because people are like, hey, dude, you losing weight? No, it was 108. It's been 108 every night coaching, every single night. And I am just drenched in, it's like and God bless you for doing the laundry, but with now 2 people who are just coming home drenched every night.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on some crazy diet that it's like, no, dude, it is just that. And there is no relief in sight. Not that we need to talk about it anymore because it's Texas, all right?
Right.
I'm done with it. It's hot here. I'll move on.
But everybody's been asking you.
Have they?
Everyone's been asking me, am I losing weight?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe it's
and
Maybelline.
it's like, okay, guys, I'll answer
Maybe it's
you
Maybelline.
finally.
You know what? Catch me in the winter is what I'll say. After this season's over, catch me in the winter. I'll be back to normal, okay? I don't want to hear it. Yeah, catch me outside. How about that? Speaking of which, you can catch us outside in Michigan next Thursday nights at USA To Go in 1900 Matson Street, Howell, Michigan. I still can't believe they're letting us do it, but they are. Bob, pop that up for us there. There it is. It's a Sunoco gas station that is connected to that USA
How does Bob say it?
Go.
Sunoco.
Sunoco.
I say it like an
Sunoco?
American. I don't put any sort of ethnic twang on
Oh,
it.
Sunoco.
Sunoco.
Okay.
God, you look hot. by
It's
the way.
definitely not Sunoco.
There's times where I'll look at the other monitor and see how hot you are, and then I just Like I just mouth it out loud.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
do.
Yeah, you are
You
hot.
do. Thank
You're
you.
a sexy lady.
Thanks.
Jesus
Thanks
Christ.
so much.
Absolutely. But we'll be in there doing a show from inside of there. Bob, is that a pizza place? Because we brought that up yesterday, and I didn't ask you that.
That is a Tim Hortons and a Cold Stone Creamery.
Oh.
Stop it. Oh, my God.
That's why
All
I'm going.
You
That's
wanna-
why I'm going to go.
Yeah, you want to put on 25 pounds next week? I'll do it there. It has been a long time since I've been in a Cold Stone. I think Los Angeles, maybe? Cold Stone?
I don't know.
That's what they
I've
make it
never
in front of
been.
you.
I know, but I've never been in a Cold Stone with you.
Oh.
So that's going to have to be your own recollection.
Got it. Yeah, I used to go late at night writing because it was open by my house. I know. It's weird. They make it in front of you, and somehow it was like soothing, and it was cold inside, and I enjoyed it. They put it out on this metal thing, and then just kind of mash it all together, and you're like, yeah, dude, I've done it today. But really, I'm just watching somebody else make my ice cream for me. Mm-hmm. But I love Cold Stone. I do. Cold Stone fan. So yeah, I'll be getting some Cold Stone with you guys. But I don't know what to expect. Are they going to let us drink in the store? Is it out of a paper bag? How's it going to work? Jessie will be there. She'll also be there the next day in Columbus, Ohio. We will be at the Pint House Short North, which we also love. My God, dude. Let's go.
Is that Friday?
Friday.
So Thursday and Friday.
Thursday, Friday, and then that's it. So that's at 4:00. Pint House Short North, downtown Columbus. Saturday, D'Anthony and Hollaway and I will be at Richard Danoff's Tailgate as well. If you're in town for the game, it is Texas versus Ohio State. It's going to be a big one. Starters just got announced yesterday, so super amped about that. Jessie will be heading back, though.
Yes, I won't be at that.
No, she will not be at that. She's got to take care of the kids.
But I wish you guys well.
Well, with 3 kids, we got, 900 games now, and it's like we're living for their practices at this point and or games, and our lives really don't matter anymore.
Yeah.
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 Which is what kids are, and I don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
They're great.
Yeah.
So it's a blast, and it's fun. It's tiring, and obviously, Daddy's losing some weight from it. Jesus Christ.
Everybody's been asking.
Jesus Christ.
Everybody's been asking.
But join us soon. You see the name of the episode today, kids. The Full House Conspiracy is in full effect. I was called out on this by everybody here.
Yeah.
You two, the two of you guys would not let it up. You and Bob about Bob's uncle being a producer on Full House.
Yeah.
VT Bates in the chat said it. Cream Pie Jessica. Everybody in the chat said it. Mm-hmm. And I said, great. Provide me with some clips and evidence. Be more than happy to say that I was wrong, and I'll share it on the show. As far as the Full House Conspiracy goes, 0.
We're still working on it.
This is I'm not asking you guys. Like, you guys... Well,
you're asking people to scrub through all of your
Not at all.
episodes.
If you're going to talk shit, then it must have seared in your brain of
Do you
like
think
what it
was when we talked about him dying, Bob?
I think this was a Mandela effect for you guys. I really do. Only because Full House has been, I've thought about this a lot. Full House has been on the show probably 20 times, maybe 30 in the history of Ross Patterson Revolution, and we're close to 1,200 episodes. We did a full episode on Dave Coulier. We did a full episode on Bob Saget dying. We've done multiple episodes about dramatizing Full House to where Danny Tanner murdered his wife in that house. And then that's why he had to raise those goddamn kids on his own. And then he invited the uncles in and everything else.
I think where to start, if we're looking, is anything like that, right? Anything that we talked about a Bob Saget or a Full House or...
Feel free. That is my challenge to you guys is, hey... If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But so far, I've gotten no evidence of that. So feel free. Okay? Because that's something that would have seared in my mind forever. You do not forget if one of your producers has an uncle on Full House. Or if you do, then I should be checked out by a surgeon
on Full House
for dementia. He was a producer on Full House.
He was a writer. Bob.
No,
Writer, producer.
Writer,
I mean,
producer.
But you know how they like a lot
Did
of...
he write too?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mainly wrote.
Really?
I mean, I don't know how it was.
That's pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah, I don't know how it was in the 80s, but now like a lot of writers are also, they get listed as producers as well.
Well, so
Can you imagine, Bob, if he was acting right now like he didn't know again?
Who?
Wait, he was a writer and a producer?
I'm actually more impressed that he was a writer because here's how it used to work, Bob. It's a true story. Up until that writer's strike in the last one, there was a writer's room of 12 to 14 writers. And with Full House, it was either 22 or 24 episodes a year. Each writer not only helped out writing every single episode, but they also got 2 of their own. And why is that a big deal? For residuals. So if you wrote on Full House, dude, you got like $50,000, maybe $75,000 back in the day to write that episode. And then every time that it re-aired, you got half that amount. So let's say it's $50K, just for the sake of saying $50K. The rerun of that episode got his uncle another $25,000.
Which it was easily one of the most syndicated shows of all time.
Still is, by the way. I mean, it still is. They just started airing it on, I believe, Netflix. Netflix just picked it up again. But each time it splits in half. So even that 25, the next episode is 12,500 and then 6,250 after that. Like that one episode can net you over $100,000 easily if you're a writer on that. Now, producing wise, it's just a flat fee. And my God, man, he would be super fucking rich. Like really rich.
He made a lot of money.
I know.
He made a whole lot of money.
Did he write on Benson too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, man. He is. Where did that money get? Is he alive?
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that something you're going to potentially cash in on one day?
No. He's got a kid and grandkids and stuff like that.
Man, my grandfather was the vice president of Allstate, and yeah, I got nothing in that will. Boy, that would have been fun, though. You know, it would have been fun. Shit. Not that I ever think about it.
Yeah. No, it would have been cool.
No.
Obviously.
Because and then he also EP'd Blind Date for like a decade.
Oh, right.
Jesus Christ, man. I mean, that is money on money on money on money on money. I mean, that is an unbelievable run, dude, for Hollywood. Shit, even one of those is an unbelievable run for Hollywood. Like, you're lucky to get one of those fucking things to go. So, yeah, if you're out there.
He's not the creator.
No, totally.
Right, but he EP'd it for like a decade.
So I'll put it this way. And I don't think he'd be pissed off about me saying this. So take Kevin Sorbo, for example.
Yeah.
He got executive producer credits on Andromeda and Hercules, and it netted him over $100 million. And the 2 shows that you just mentioned, shit.
Well, he was only the EP on. He wasn't EP on Full
Benson
House. Or Full. Or yeah, neither of those. He was like those were like Benson was like early career.
Okay.
You
What
know
about
what I mean?
Full House? Was it producer or executive producer?
Producer.
Oh, well, back then producer meant more. So he got the real money.
Okay.
EP was it's not. It is what it is on anything, right? It's a fun credit, but the producers actually worked.
Yeah.
So yeah, he got the money. He got the bag.
He quit because of the Olsen twins.
Shut the
What
fuck
do you
up.
mean?
Is that true?
Yeah, he's like, I'll never work with children again.
You're kidding,
No.
guys.
Now
all right,
that-
even Jesse's stunned right now.
Now that I have not said.
There we
I
go.
know for a fact I have not said that.
Okay.
Okay.
And you didn't say it because
that's
it's
wild.
juicy scoop or what?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
He
not
just
my life.
was like, don't. But he was like, I just don't like work.
They apparently what happened is because he was on the early seasons.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
So he
okay,
wasn't there
okay.
when they were. He was probably gone by the time they were like, okay, dude, or whatever the fuck their
Yes.
tagline was. You got it, dude.
You got it, dude,
Yeah,
with a
yeah,
thumbs
yeah.
up.
He sadly did not write that. But I guess they just like got into some cough medicine and couldn't show up to set that day.
Yeah.
Because they were passed the fuck out for probably the next 48 hours.
Yep.
And he was like, God damn it, I've had enough of this shit.
So I did a gig with Jodie Sweetin, who played the sister, and she said early on, because they were really babies.
Oh, yeah, they were
the age you
babies.
see
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
show
yeah.
is like they were really babies, and she said, dude, they would break a take because of crying or just being babies.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, and like there's nothing you could do about it. Is it frustrating? Yes. Is there an old Hollywood adage, this has never worked with animals and children? That's why that exists, because you lose your mind. I mean, if you blow that many takes for an entire cast, which, let's face it, there was 6 of them who were regulars who were always in the same room at the same time.
Yeah.
Your uncle probably lost his shit,
I
along
mean,
with a lot of them, too.
Think about it. Like, think about a long day here.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean? And that, but then you've got like, not to like like denigrate this place at all, but like 10, 100 times the pressure because it's a network show.
100%.
Yeah. Like,
and this is unedited. So like
right.
Where it goes, and that's it. It lives there, and sorry about it. Like if I fuck up, and it's live. We don't go back and edit it. So yeah, for those shows, dude, you've got to relight, reset. And I think on Full House, they usually used to have like 150 crew members on top of it. So like you weren't just fucking up the actors.
Yeah.
It was a 300-person chain of events for real babies.
Yeah.
And it wasn't their fault. I mean, they're babies.
Eventually, he was just like, I'm not fucking doing this anymore.
I would blame their parents for that.
Yeah, because they called. They were like, apparently they were standing around like, where the fuck are the goddamn babies?
Yep.
And then they called. They're like, they got into some cough medicine. And he was just like, gripped on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
You got it, dude.
Yeah.
Which,
by the way, seems like an insane career-killing move.
I would have put up with it. I would have put up with the babies in a second. And I've had friends who've gotten fired off of gigs where I'm like, man, dude, there's not a lot in this world where you're like, how much money is that? All right, cool. This isn't worth it, man. Like, luckily, I've never been fired off a gig before in my life. Like, ever, just because I put up with it. There was some people let's take Winona Ryder, for example, blowing 18 takes in a day that cost production an extra day and all this other stuff. And I'm in a scene with her. But at the end of it, the producers came up and they apologized and they were like, hey, we're really sorry. We're going to have to bring you back tomorrow. And, but don't worry, we'll pay you. And I was like, oh, no. I'm not worried at all. Like I'm more money.
Right.
Sure, I'll be here tomorrow, and I hope she blows every take tomorrow too.
Right.
And it just so happened the last take of that night, the very last, it was like an 8-minute scene. She got it correct, and I was like, in my mind though, I'm thinking, man, if she blows this too, I might get 2 more days.
Right. Was she doing that on purpose?
No, she was not. She was going through some shit with her mom. So like, she was very sweet and apologized to all of us profusely afterwards. And I don't have anything negative to say about her whatsoever. Her mom was sick and in the hospital, and phone was going off in the bag and everything else. And it's tough, So, yeah, we were all pretty understanding. Now, the person, the people who weren't were obviously the producers because they'd cut that check to everybody for an extra day. And on an independent film, an extra day of production is probably $250,000, which is not great. I mean, one day is $250,000. So
that's why Robert Downey Jr. said he'd never do an indie again.
There you go.
He was like, I'd be on set, and it's just like the director comes up or the producer comes up and asks you to like, if you're a star, like, hey, can you like buy everyone lunch today?
Yeah.
Please.
Yes.
Please.
That has happened to me.
Oh
Bob.
my God.
That has happened to me. And I bought 100 pizzas one time out of my own thing. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Just to get through the days. So, yeah. I did not know that story, Bob. Now, that one I'd never heard before.
I didn't tell that one before.
Okay.
That's a new one. But, yeah, he did that. And then...
babies are notorious, though. I mean, it's really hard to work with a child. Like that young.
I'm fucking sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crying and everything. I mean, that is the one thing. I don't want AI to replace actors, but they can replace
kids and babies, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just who cares?
I remember an American Sniper. They made fun of that. If you can pull it up, Bob. That's probably the most famous one where it was just like that was a big budget blockbuster movie with Bradley Cooper, and even Clint Eastwood was like, "I'm not dealing with these fucking babies, dude. Bring in the fucking fake." So this
is this a fake baby?
Yes.
We can't.
No, you can show the picture.
That's a fake baby.
It was fakest fucking baby.
Okay, it was like ridiculously fake.
That's the fakest baby you'll ever see in your entire life in movie history.
That Coop Dog was good with doing that. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would be like, I'll use a fake baby.
I wonder if there was a real one before that was the same thing as Bob's uncle, and he was just like, bro, we can't finish this movie if I got to use this real baby, so I'm good with it.
Also, do you say anything to Clint?
That's true, huh? And this was the beginning of Cooper being able to like say stuff, right?
Yeah. When did American Sniper come out? Was this before or after Silver Lining?
This was after. It was right after. I think he just won the Oscar, nominated for an Oscar, and this was the project he personally raced into production because he believed in it, and he was.
Was it before?
It was after Silver Linings.
Yeah, it was after.
So he had cachet at that point.
Okay.
By the way, I can tell you the story behind this. He walked in with this book and said, "I love this book. I want to make this immediately as my next project. I don't give a shit." That's the only reason this movie got made was Bradley Cooper, and God bless him for it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies, but
what, American Sniper?
Yeah, dude, it's so good that I used a clip of it in We Are All Harambe. Mm-hmm. So when I thought about taking out Harambe in that music video we did, I was like, dude, I've got to use this shot of Bradley Cooper in American Sniper, like just him closing the eye after shoot, and I was just like, oh man, like yeah,
it's good.
Big fan, huge fan, big B Coops fan. The other thing too about Clint Eastwood, notoriously, he only does 2 takes per scene. So when he hires actors, his only note is, "Figure it the fuck out. That's why I hired you." And the guy
to actors?
Yep. And the guy that couldn't do it was Channing Tatum. And he did, I think it was called, Bob, was it Iwo Jima? What was the two-parter?
No. So Letters from Iwo Jima, he did 2 Iwo Jima movies. Letters from Iwo Jima was from the Japanese POV.
Okay.
And Flags of Our Fathers was about the flag raising on Mount Suribachi.
Yep.
Which had like Paul Walker and Ryan Phillippe, just a lot of hot young dudes.
Was it, it might have been Paul Walker then that got cut out of that movie. It was one of either him or Channing Tatum.
Walker's in it.
He's in it? Okay.
But they might have chopped him up.
Yeah, so that's kind of the rule with him. Like, you get 2 takes, figure it the fuck out. And he goes, "That's why I hired you, because you're a great actor." And then they move on. Also, he only shoots 8 hours a day. That's it. And so every actor who's ever worked with him says the same thing. He's like, "Dude, we're off by like 2 o'clock in the afternoon." And it's awesome. Everybody loves working for him. Mm-hmm. And these movies he shoots are only like 30 days a piece. So that's it. Like, if you look up, I forget what the last one was, the jury or jurist or whatever it is. He goes about 30 days. Same crew, by the way.
Yeah.
So that way they know the lighting, they know everything that he wants. He doesn't stray from the crew. And then when he talks to the actors, he'll be like, "Look, I hired you specifically for this because you're great. Figure it the fuck out." I always figured it out.
Juror number 2.
That's it. Yep. So it's a really great shoot, and his crew loves working with him. Everybody else loves working with him. Actor-wise, it's mixed because some people want notes, and he's just like, "I can give you 1, but you better get it on the second. You know, that's it." And then you're figure it the fuck out after that. And he's a gangster like that. By the way, I think he's 92, and he is trying to shoot another movie right now. So that's crazy to me.
95.
Shut up.
There's no way. What movie is he trying to shoot?
He does not have anything upcoming on his IMDb for director.
Let's see. What did he want to do? I just saw this fucking interview.
Well, he probably wanted to do a lot of things.
Hang on. It was one in particular because...
he does have a upcoming producer credit.
No, he wants to direct it, he said.
Yeah, but Christopher McQuarrie is directing it, actually. He's a producer on one of the next Tom Cruise movies.
Oh, you can't do that. That's probably a shit ton of action, I would imagine, right?
Yeah. He's got to be all kind of like, quiet dialogue at this point.
Let's see. Yes, Clint Eastwood plans to direct, according to Variety. And he says he's in pre-production on it right now. So, yeah, he sat down with an Austria-based...
Wait, so Clint Eastwood says he's directing?
Yes.
Do you think maybe...
And he goes, here was his exact quote.
He's lost it, maybe.
"There's no reason why a man can't get better with age." Holy shit, that's classic Eastwood. Like, if you're hoping for a better Eastwood quote in this life, good luck.
Right, but I don't think he's
directing.
Does he know that he's not directing?
Maybe. Look, but here's what else he goes on to say. I can't do it without doing like a shitty Clint Eastwood accent, so forgive me.
Sure.
I'm sorry, Jesse. It's off the cuff. I'm not saying it's great. Okay?
One more thing, go. You could do one more Clint.
One more Clint? Okay.
Thing.
I'm just going to read the quote, okay? "And I have much more experience today. Sure, there are directors who lose their touch at a certain age, but I'm not one of them." Fuck yes, dude.
Right. Right.
American icon. Mm-hmm. 95, Jesse. I'm not one of them. I don't lose touch.
Well,
Jesse.
That is a fun thing to say, though, in Austria. Where was he?
Yeah, it was in Austria.
It's a fun thing to say, right? When you're 95 and you're Clint Eastwood, like that is a really fun and great thing to say.
Oh, it's great.
We'll see.
It's great.
We'll see if the people working on whatever this, new movie is that he is now directing, but it doesn't say anywhere that he's directing. We'll see what quotes we can get from them on it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And the last of
Do you lose a step?
The last of his answers is something you and your mom say all the time. And it's probably true. He just says, look, I'm going to work as long as I can because I don't want to go senile or be old and die. And he thinks that if he stops, that's what will happen.
Sure.
If he stops working.
Sure. I get that.
Jesse.
And it's true. But around 95, 96 is when that, you've put in the work, right? You've made it to the point where you're 96 and not senile if he's not. So yes, you've done that, right? You've kept working to keep yourself sharp until around 95, 96.
Yeah. And you think that he should call it a day?
I don't think that he should call it a day. You know what I mean?
Jesse. Put the camera on her. Just let her live in this right now.
Yeah, make my day. Whatever. But I don't think. Here's the thing. How great would it be if there was a world where a 95-year-old could, pop it around, make the most amazing. That would be great.
Yeah.
It would be great.
Yeah. I agree.
And I can't wait to see if he's the first one.
Bob,
if he's the first 95-year-old that people are going to listen to and, want to hang out with, want to hear the stories. Yeah. Because you got to get, and you have to get in close to with the 95. Huh?
It's not even true.
Yeah. What's not true?
He's not the first 95-year-old that everyone wanted to talk to.
Who's that?
It's Jimmy Carter.
Oh, shit. And Betty White, too. She worked till she was 100.
She did not make it to 100. She spiked the football.
You're right. She
remember
spiked the football
that?
with People magazine. You're right. That one I remember. Yeah, nailed it.
And I also remember a speech that she did.
Oh, she did a full show, by the way.
No, but there was a speech she did around, I'm going to say probably 95, 96.
Left Balloons?
No, that's 99.
I know. I think she did a full sit-down, I believe, with a network for her 100th birthday, right? For CBS?
Yeah, they had a whole big...
They had a big thing planned.
But they canned a lot of shit.
Yes, it wasn't like her sitting down for the whole thing, concisely, recalling fun anecdotes. That's not what a 95, 96-year-old does, right? They don't, have a beginning, middle, and end to a fun poppy story, right?
Yeah.
So I do remember around 95, 96, I think she did a speech. She got some kind of award. I don't want to bring it up. It was a sad day. Mm-hmm. But this is just you two. I mean, nobody's...
Jesse.
It's like you and I. It's like all four of us are talking. Anyway. And it was one of those moments where you go, oh, Betty White... they had to she was starting to tell a story in not chronological and picking little and, right?
I'm on the record.
As they do.
I'm on the record not trashing Betty White, okay? That's all.
I'm not trashing her. What I'm saying is 95, 96, 97, until we get some kind of scientific thing down,
She seemed great to me, guys. And I don't trash the elderly.
Fucking Bob.
I don't trash the elderly like Jesse does.
There's someone who fucking hated Betty White.
Really?
Who fucking hated Betty White.
No one hates Betty White.
Well.
Yeah, my uncle. She got into cough syrup while he was working on Gold Glove. No, but there is actually someone.
His uncle his uncle's like the Forrest Gump of like producing at that time. He's been on him and Betty White, right?
I've got to look him up.
What,
now.
Bob? Who hated Betty White?
Who hated Betty White?
Bea Arthur.
That's right.
Shut the fuck
and
up.
Bea Arthur is a national treasure.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
You talking about former Marine Corps woman?
That's what I'm going to
Bea
say.
Arthur?
She seems so hardened out of that whole cast. She seemed like
you don't like veterans?
Oh, boy. It's not that.
It's okay. Clip it.
It's an old...
It's okay. Clip it, Bob. Can you clip that?
It's an old lady show. And I don't think she had to be that nasty to everybody, you know?
So the way she told it is that Betty White was not nasty, but Betty White sucked. And
no shit.
Betty White did kind of suck,
so there
right?
was, and Jesse.
Guys, this is crazy.
You're both actors.
Yes.
And so you can maybe both relate to this or whatever. But one day, and you know, the sitcoms, especially back then, are probably pretty tightly scripted, right?
They are, yes.
Yes.
Right? Like you're not really.
So are dramas, by the way.
There's no messing around on there, but yeah.
If you, even on like 24, if you miss the word the in a sentence as an actor, they make you reshoot.
Yeah. So they were doing a scene and it like wasn't working, and the Golden Girls been going on for a while at this point. So they all had like cachet, right? They all had enough power to be like, maybe we'll try something on one take to see if it works better than what's happening.
okay.
Giving you a lot of takes, right?
Yeah.
So
Sure.
B's like, hey Betty, do you just want to try this and like see if it works, just to see or whatever? And Betty's like, oh, sure, okay. And so they do it and they let the scene go. But then when they say cut, the director and the writer are like, hey, what was that? They weren't even mad necessarily. Like, hey, what was that? Where were you going with that?
I wonder what insanity it was. But
Betty was immediately like, oh, well, B wanted to do it, and I just kind of went along. B was the one who thought maybe we should do something. I didn't.
Oh, boy. And B probably, like, as a veteran, was just like, no, the fuck I didn't.
Well, she
No,
did.
I didn't.
No,
But
she did, but she was like,
Betty
thanks
agreed
for...
to it.
Right.
And then she was like, but then when they got quote unquote caught, Betty was like, oh, it was all B's idea. I didn't really
Right.
know.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
sweet."
And
that-
B was probably like, no, the fuck it wasn't, dude. You dumb bitch.
No, B was like, both of us, like, we both agreed to it,
Yeah.
and then you just blamed me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what it was. B's not going to say, I didn't fucking do it either, because she's a veteran.
Yeah.
She's going to tell the truth and be, forthcoming.
Hopefully.
And so, yeah, I mean, I think it's no secret that, like, Betty White sucks.
That is crazy, guys. There might have been one negative story in 99, RIP, Luft Balloon years, that has maybe tarnished her legacy right now, and I won't hear it today. I won't hear it. Okay.
No, and I don't think it wasn't the age. It wasn't the age of, like, reporting everything.
No, you didn't say shit back then.
But, like, if Bea Arthur doesn't like you, I probably wouldn't either. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know the biggest surprise for me in that show was that Estelle Getty wasn't the oldest one in the cast. She was the youngest.
That's the biggest surprise.
It is. Because they had to put her in old lady makeup. Like, I was shocked. That one shocked me. Now I'm fucking doubly shocked that
You were a
Betty
Blanche.
White-
You were a Blanche girly, weren't you?
Yeah, we all love Blanche, you know?
You
Fun,
fucking,
flirty.
You thought about definitely at least once.
Nope.
When you were younger watching it, you thought about, and you told me this in confidence,
I did
at
not. I've
least
never
a couple
said that.
times. Look, today's a crazy day, and we're just saying everything, right? You've told me that when you were younger at home, from school, whatever, like you thought about, I mean, you stopped yourself, right? But you definitely thought about a like hardcore sexual situation with Blanche at that age and you at the age that you were when you were watching
That's
it. You didn't like imagine yourself older. It was like you at that age.
It's 5.
Blanche's age.
I was 5 years old, Jesse. This is nuts. Can I be honest with you though? I think you're gonna be a Blanche when you're older. Fun, having some booze. No, not a slut.
She was the slut of the group.
But she was having some because her husband died. Okay, and she took it.
So you're
She
right. I
took
am
it.
gonna be the Blanche.
Well, yeah. After I die, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna be horning up after I die,
I'm gonna cut my hair that short,
and go no fuss haircut, and then whore it up.
but then also try and be sexy with it, right? super short hair, but big pearls, and just trying to fucking right.
Oh, there is not one day you would ever do that. You would never cut your hair short.
I actually don't even know. I won't. But like,
No.
I actually don't even know what I'm talking about. I never really got into. I've definitely seen Golden Girls, but I never got into the like, the resurgence of Golden Girls.
I know. I never did either.
It was a great show, and I definitely watched it when it was on, whatever, at that age, but I never got back into it. I know it's a comfort show for some people, or what is it?
Yes, it's a comfort show for a lot of people, and especially like millennials and like what do we call them, Zoomers for some reason?
I forget what they were doing with it.
But it's for sure. Like, and the ratings, by the way, are still massive on their reruns, which is fucking nuts to me.
I think it was like started as ironically watching and then ended up being like, oh, we actually do like it, right?
Yeah.
Or
Can you bequeath royalties?
Yes, you can.
So like, can Bea Arthur or whoever's kid, I don't even know who had kids
Yeah.
and who didn't,
Yep.
but if she has a son.
Her estate gets those royalties, correct?
Oh boy.
And here's the other part about this. There was an actor that him and I were joking about it. It's Richard Reel. If you look him up, he was in Office Space, and he's been in a million fucking movies. And I just
he jumped to conclusion?
He was jumped to conclusion.
Yeah.
Put his picture up on screen. There he is. Everybody knows Richard. I think he's a great character actor. He's one of our favorite people.
Everyone knows him from something different, right? Like either like military
Glory. I loves Glory.
Anyways.
Glory's one of my favorite movies of all time too.
Great dude.
Great dude. He has been, Bob, look at his IMDb. I think he's been in over 300 or 400 movies. He's up there with Danny Trejo, where you're like, oh shit, that's a lot of movies.
But he's the type of guy, I feel like an advantage for someone like him, especially, is like, you're like, sometimes for certain actors, it's like you got to get the part, you got to be right for the part. But he's the type of person, he's never going to be a lead. But what happens is, in 100 scripts a year, someone's like, I need a Richard Reel type.
Yep.
For this.
100.
And
they literally just slot him in. Like
Bob,
he doesn't need to.
I think
right?
I've done 7 or 8 movies with him. Oh, he's done 422 movies. Jesus Christ.
with 13 upcoming.
Yeah. And so him and I jokingly, because he just hit me up maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Oh shit, was it Street Gonzo? What did he hit me up about? Or it was a Crime Corner. One of your 2 shows, either Street Gonzo or Crime Corner.
Okay.
And just said, hey man, I love this and everything that's going on, and I love you guys. And
I think it was the LA Firestock.
that's right.
Yeah.
It was the LA Firestock. And he just said, man, this guy fucking nailed it. You guys are doing excellent work. I love you. And he sent me a screenshot of him watching it, which was awesome. And I was just like, holy shit. But a long time ago, him and I had joked. I go, Richard, who are all these residuals going to, bro? At lunch. And he said, he goes, you know what? I've never been married, and I don't have any kids. So he goes, I don't know. I don't know where that goes to. And I go, can the big guy take those and then take those AI rights? That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And jokingly, he just started dying laughing. He goes, I don't know where any of that stuff goes. Do you? And I was like, now I do 10 years later. Because that happened on a movie.
Right.
And we were at launch. Now I know where that stuff goes. And his voice, AI-wise, would be iconic. Like, who doesn't?
Oh, yeah.
Holy
so
shit.
true.
Who doesn't want him in an audiobook or...
Yeah.
Like, man, he's good. He's just such a good actor and a good fucking person. Man, he's one of my favorite people on this earth. But
Anyways,
unlike Bea
that
Arthur,
started as a Bea Arthur story.
it is.
Okay.
Unlike Bea Arthur, Richard is not a liar. So Bea Arthur could be.
How is Bea Arthur a liar?
I'm just saying she could be. We don't know. All right.
This is how we treat veterans here.
Guys, we
Clip
don't.
it. Clip it, send it.
It's hard to go against Betty
Once
White.
once he found out she was a veteran, didn't he kind of like
Something turned.
yeah, where he was like, I hate her more now? I don't know what's happening with you.
And by the way, a World
yeah.
War II veteran.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like,
Like,
do you hate those more, less? Like, what's the deal with you and the World War II veterans?
I had a grandfather in World War II, so I'm okay on that. All right.
Could you be Bea Arthur's son?
I know. Shit. Oh shit.
Grandson? Wait.
Did I tell you what
Great.
a kid said to a 12-year-old last night said on at practice?
What?
Jax's, our son's name is, it's just last names on your helmet, and stuff like that. And he goes, Patterson. And this kid's really fucking funny. And he goes, Patterson. like, man, that sounds like a World War II name. And I started dying laughing.
The 11-year-old said that?
The child said this to me. And
some kids just have it. Do you know what I mean? They just have it.
He was really funny. And I go, you know what's weird? Because he goes, Coach, he goes, you're Patterson. And I was like, yeah, I'm Patterson. And he goes, and I go, you know what's weird? My grandfather was in World War II. And he goes, no way. So was mine. And he goes, man, there's just something about those old-timey names. And I'm like.
Well, how was his grandfather, though? It would have to be great.
Well, it depends. We had kids older.
For his grandfather to have been in World War II.
He would have to be.
He would need an Al Pacino-esque situation.
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to rule that out, but maybe it's his great grandfather, whatever.
It's got to be his great grandfather.
It's a fucking.
I'm just saying,
guys, it's a 12-year-old here.
To give you some perspective.
I know.
Yeah.
If it was his great, I'm not going to call a kid out on it at practice for Christ's sake.
Oh, he said grandfather.
He did, but
to give you perspective, what, Bob?
Yeah.
We need some perspective.
I'm like not that far. My grandfather's grandfather was in the Union Army in the Civil War. So,
hey, Bob, my great grandfather was he was in World War I.
Yeah, that tracks for that time. Yeah.
Okay. How old for you? What was yours?
What
was yours?
My grandfather's grandfather.
Grandfather's grandfather.
So is that your
great?
Oh.
That
How
would be
many
my
greats
great.
Great.
Oh, great. Okay.
So probably for you, great.
No.
Great. You may be just
two greats.
Great.
I think Bob is 3 greats.
Yeah, he's got to be a 3 great because he's
Suffix gang.
Well, he's just a couple
He's a
summers older than me, or younger than me.
Older. Okay.
Younger.
Okay.
Look, Jesse, just a couple summers. That's all.
And you're just having fun today.
There was a listener that popped in, and he needs some Hard AF seltzer. Help yourself, sir. You're welcome to it. It's in the fridge up there. By the way, we don't care. Look at you.
Coop told him,
Okay, good. Welcome to the show.
I'm hoping that he's able to say, yes, I want some Cooper. No, I don't. But yeah.
Is it Cooper? I've never heard him.
Coop or. I said Coop or no, I don't.
But it's Cooper in real life.
Yeah.
I like that.
You like Cooper?
I like Cooper a lot. Cooper a lot.
You don't like, and I can't,
You call him Coop Dog.
I call him Koopaloop. Is that your government? Is it Koopaloop?
Is that your government name is Cooper?
Yeah, Koopaloop.
Koopaloop.
He changed it. He changed it because of Crime Corner, you know?
It's his legal name?
Yeah, and I call him Koopaloop. So his first name is Coop and his last name is Koopaloop.
I love it. Last night I was watching another interview with one of my other favorite directors, Jesse. Besides Clint Eastwood. Christ.
Is this one?
Oh!
Is this one old too?
I still got it. No, it's Quentin Tarantino, and like, would you call Quentin Tarantino old? How old is he, Bob? How old is Tarantino at this point?
I'm guessing 60s.
I would say 60s too, but I would say a young 60s, like 61, 62.
He's 62.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Great.
He was supposed to do his last and final movie, and it's kind of been this like mystery around Hollywood of like what happened, because every studio will approve whatever he does. He has full control, script-wise, directing-wise, all the other stuff. And he had finished the script, casted it, was in pre-production, and was about to cast the rest of it, and he just tossed it. He just goes, I don't want to do this movie. Apparently, as of yesterday, he said the reason why was it was about old-timey Hollywood again. And he said, my favorite film that I think I've ever made was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And he goes, I feel like because I've done the old-time Hollywood thing, once I was going through like the sets and the outfits and the art direction and everything else, he goes, meh, should that be my last one? So I respect that. You know, I thought it was going to be something different than that, but I can understand that for sure. Because a lot of people's favorite movie is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Tarantino. A lot.
A lot of people's favorite?
Yeah. It's not mine, but
it's crazy that
I
even be
agree.
Top 5.
I agree.
Actually, maybe top 5, but like there's a hard inner circle that should be impossible to penetrate. I feel like.
Dude, I still have Pulp Fiction at 1. Am I crazy?
It is. No, Pulp Fiction's 1.
And then I got Kill Bill, both Kill Bills right after that. That's where I live. And like, he was really honest about it. He goes, if you want my Tarantino, the favorite Quentin Tarantino, the classic Tarantino. And he was talking about himself in the third person in this interview, which I also love. He said Kill Bill was his most Tarantino-ish moments. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was his favorite. He thought his best movie, though, was Inglourious Bastards.
I agree. I think Inglourious Bastards.
Is that where you got it?
Pulp Fiction's number 1.
Okay. I got Pulp Fiction as 1.
And
but
then I don't care how you rank 2 and 3, but I think it's Inglourious Bastards and Reservoir Dogs.
Kill Bill, both of them. I love so much that those are 2 and 3 for me. And it made me, here's what I loved about the interview. It made me think about my own list because I think we're all going to be different. Like, what's yours?
I know, I was trying to think. Which one are we missing?
Well, we're missing a lot. There's Jackie Brown. Jackie Brown is in there.
No.
Django.
Django Unchained is 4 for me. I've got Reservoir Dogs
there you go.
Further down the list.
That's 1.
That's 1 for you?
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's a great, but
it's almost like Wes Anderson, like whatever imprints.
Yes. Is
Yeah,
that
like
what he
nothing.
said?
And then writing wise, True Romance.
Oh God, dude, I love True Romance.
That wasn't like a Tarantino vehicle, but he did write it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, his best writing credit by far is Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh.
That is the perfect. There's never going to be it might be the best horror comedy ever made.
It's very good. I didn't like Clooney that much in it. I know that's terrible. I like him in everything else. Obviously, politics aside. I did not like him in that film, but I do like him in almost every film that he's... And I liked him in ER a lot, too. He was very good. Good Night and Good Luck, he's excellent. Shit, that Broadway play is breaking every record there is right now with him as the lead of it. But for Tarantino, shit. The only movie I didn't like, enjoy it in the theater. Because I've seen every movie of his in a theater. Mm-hmm. That's how big of a fan I am. And I think he might be one of the best screenwriters ever. Like, ever of all time. But I did not like Jackie Brown.
Okay.
It just didn't resonate with me.
It was like a normal movie.
It was. Like, there was nothing really crazy. It'd be like going to see an M. Night Shyamalan movie, Monday Night Shyamalan, and then there's no twist or there's no thing at the end.
I kind of think Hollywood was pretty perfect until it was like, oh, you're doing the Django and Inglourious thing again for the 3rd time.
For the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, it's like, we're gonna kill Hitler, and like that's a funny, pulpy thing to do in basically like a Dirty Dozen reimagining, right? Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Then Django, kills all the slave owners. It's not quite the same, but it's like, okay, so the Jews got revenge on Hitler, the black guy got revenge on the slave owners. Okay. Yeah. And then now you have this whole movie, and then all of a sudden, now Hollywood's getting revenge on Charlie Manson or whatever, and it's just kind of like, you just did it again. Yeah. You're just kind of obsessed with this sort of ending.
Yeah. That's true. I think that's why I like the outlier ones a little bit. But yeah.
So has he won as best movie? Did he win for? I'm looking at Academy Awards here. No. None of these have been best movie, right?
I don't think he has a best picture. He did get a best director, right?
Yes.
For Once Upon a Time?
In 2020 it says. So
he won best director for Django. Oh, no, he won best writing for Django.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
He has never won a best director.
Wow.
He's got 2 writing Oscars, it looks like.
Once Upon a Time wasn't nominated for anything.
Once Upon a Time was
nominated. It was nominated for Best Picture, but it didn't win.
And Best Picture, Best Director, Best Screenplay. Didn't win any of them.
Whoa.
Django won Best Screenplay. That was all it was nominated for. And then Inglourious Bastards.
Django Unchained wasn't nominated for Best Picture?
No.
God, I love that movie so much.
Yeah. Inglourious Bastards got both screenplay and directing, but not Best Picture, which is crazy. But
okay. Yeah, because I'm looking at it. Let's go through his credits here real quick. Hateful Eight. I fucking loved Hateful Eight, dude. I love that movie. But I also saw it. I think it also depends on when you see this. And you said Wes Anderson of like what imprints on you. It's where you see it and why. I saw Hateful Eight in Cinerama Dome, in Super 70, and they had a choir play for a break because the movie was 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
So they had 10 minutes of an orchestra. Sorry, an orchestra played for 10 minutes while there was an intermission, and half of me didn't want to get more popcorn and stuff because I wanted to see this orchestra play, and I was like, man, this is really fucking cool. Like,
right.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
But I also really enjoyed the movie, and I loved Kurt Russell in that movie. Like, holy shit, he was just cool as fuck in that movie.
I think I was told not to see it because of some crazy scene. Is that correct?
There wasn't anything that crazy in Hateful Eight.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that Bone
Tomahawk.
Bone Tomahawk?
yeah,
That's right.
Which
Sorry.
is Tarantino in spirit in some ways. But
Well, it's Russell, right? So
It is.
everyone's
Yeah,
like,
it's
you
Kurt
gotta
Russell, yeah.
see. So I can't see everything he does.
Kurt Russell basically has a scene in Bone Tomahawk where he's
Sure.
like, hell's coming with me, but it doesn't. And hell is already right there in front of him.
It sure is.
Okay.
It sure is. It'll make you love him more because he has a great speech with his kid who's about to die. That's what I remember the most.
And then it's the way the kid dies that I don't want to.
That's definitely.
Well, not a kid, a young man.
He's probably
Okay.
21,
Okay.
Yeah,
22.
yeah. It's not.
Holy
it's,
shit.
It's not a fucking 12-year-old.
Right. I'm like,
yeah.
okay, yeah, no.
But yeah, it's not great.
And it's boned tomahawk.
Nope,
Oh,
no,
what is it called?
It's just Bone.
Okay.
Different
okay.
movie.
Bone. Yeah, that was the
Oh,
porn
the-
version of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
In fact, if anything, there's more people being split in half. In
Bob,
There it is.
he couldn't have planned
There
for
it
that
is.
one though. That's how you prove it's off
It's
the
off the
cuff
cuff,
because
yeah.
he didn't know I was gonna talk about that.
Very true. Very true. But you got The Hateful Eight. You got Django Unchained. Loved both of those. And Glorious Bastards. Loved that. Actually, I would have loved to seen what happens if Adam Sandler took that role
In what?
in Glorious Bastards.
He was supposed to be the bear Jew.
Yep.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
It would have been interesting. I don't
Because I think he's pretty good in dramas.
mind. I mean, he's still Adam Sandler, so you do have to build the drama around him, but he's good. I think.
I think he would have been better than, because it was Eli Roth, right?
Yes.
I think he would have been better than Eli Roth for
I thought
sure.
Eli Roth did a good job.
He was fine, but like Sandler and Punch Drunk, like I'll always go back to Punch Drunk Love with Sandler and like dramas and shit. I think he would have been awesome in that. And I think it was like a scheduling issue or something, which is nuts to me. I would have made the fucking time for Tarantino. Death Proof. All right. So that was the second half of the Grindhouse movies.
Yeah.
Meh.
And I'm with you on that.
I
Shot
think I
here.
liked the Rodriguez one more.
I did the zombie one.
Yeah. I did
Yes, I
too.
like the zombie one better
Yeah.
too.
I did
In
too.
those, if it was a battle between those two,
Yeah.
the Rodriguez one I liked
Yeah.
more.
Reservoir Dogs, excellent. Kill Bill, both volumes, excellent.
You know his like the Tarantino verse. Do you know how that works? Mm-mm. Okay, so I don't know. I think all of these movies fit into it. He said, but I'm not positive. But he said that Kill Bill specifically is essentially a movie that would exist inside like the Reservoir Dogs Pulp Fiction universe. So it's a movie that like Vincent Vega would go and see.
Yeah. He does have like the weird
Oh.
connections of
I like
everything,
that.
right?
I like
He
that.
said he kind of wrote it as that. He was like, I want to write a movie that would exist in the universe of Pulp Fiction.
I like that a lot, actually.
I think that's a really impressive thing for a writer to do.
I do too, man. And when you think about it, because this is the first time I'm hearing that, you're right, dude. Holy shit. That's dope.
But
Okay.
that's why we love him because
I
he's
know.
just like so. His mind, even when you hear him in interviews, you're just like, whoa. Like,
any podcast he goes on, I'm locked in till the very end, just because he's so fucking interesting and he's honest about everything.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, dude, this is what this is, and blah blah blah. Four Rooms, meh. Are you guys Four Rooms fans?
I don't even know what that is. Are you going through writing credits?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he wrote. So it was split into four. It was essentially four stories in one, if you will, that took place in this hotel. And he wrote one. I forget if he directed that's his own segment in that, but I believe each director did their own segment. So I'd have to go back and check. But
I think he also did a segment of Sin City,
I believe so too.
which
yeah.
I'm not, but I don't. Let me check what he
oh
directed.
yeah,
Were
right?
you guys a Sin City fan though?
yeah.
So I really liked it at the time, but I was
Yeah.
a college student, and that's very much
Same,
a
yeah.
like movie a college kid would love.
but
Especially
it
if you're
was it was different.
yeah, it was different, and I mean, literally, like that movie came out within a year of me taking a film class specifically about film noir.
Yeah.
And that's like a hyper noir. It's like noir on PCP, essentially.
I agree. And at that point, I was already in Hollywood, and I was shocked that they could make a movie like that because it just doesn't happen.
Is it fair to say, like, when I saw it, I was like, oh,
Okay. So
I might get comic books now. Right?
Yeah. Well, was it a comic book, Bob?
No.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Right,
It was a
but
Frank-
like,
Frank Miller, right?
yeah, so
Yeah.
I do remember seeing it being like, oh, I get what these fucking nerds like, right?
Yeah.
Or why.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
So
man.
Tarantino directed the scene where Clive Owen is driving to dump Benicio del Toro's dead body, and he's like hallucinating, and del Toro's talking to him
Yeah.
in the car.
There
Of
you go.
course.
There you go.
But anyway,
Shit.
I've been getting served Sin City videos on YouTube, like clips, and I've been watching them because I don't have the time to watch a full movie anymore. So I'll
course.
just relive movies through random clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I was like, dude, this is fucking sweet.
I know.
Like, this pretty much holds up.
Which one?
Sin City.
Sin City.
Yeah,
And
dude.
also, R.I.P. Brittany Murphy. She's so attractive in that movie.
She was a great actress. I'd never found her attractive, but she was a good actress. Very good.
I like I like anything. I'm revisiting anything practical. Like even the CGI in that wasn't as much CGI as it was like practical
Coloring.
stuff
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
coloring and prosthetics, right?
It was mostly prosthetic. I mean,
Right.
it came
Yeah.
out in like 2005.
Right.
So like the CGI, like, yeah, they're making like pirates and stuff at the time, but like
Yeah.
CGI wasn't like insane.
It wasn't insane. Like an Eternal Sunshine, right? Where like every special effect is literally done with perspective and nothing is fake.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going back to.
And
you
I
know?
think also the your love of Quentin Tarantino movies, or however you're ranking them, or any movie really, is depends on where you were, where you saw it, what was going on in your life at that time, which is what does make movies awesome at the end of the day, where you're like, oh shit, yeah, this rocked, and here's why. So yeah, I like Pulp Fiction, for example. I missed that when it came out. I didn't see that till like 5 or 6 years later. And I was like, holy shit, Pulp Fiction. Everybody was like, where the fuck have you been? And I was like, man, I just didn't get the trailer because I'd never really seen anything like that before. And then I went back. I hadn't seen Reservoir Dogs either. So then I immediately, after that ended, I bought Reservoir Dogs and then watched that right afterwards. And I was like, holy shit, who is this guy? Felt like a loser after that. But it was true.
I'm just wondering, like, again, if you go through his
Catalog?
like he's, to Bob's point, like it says a bunch of movies and you're like, but how is Tarantino connected to it, right?
Mm-hmm. So he's only directed 9 total.
Okay.
And the 10th is
But then
his
if you-
last one ever. And he said he only wants to do 10 movies in this interview. Throw it down on the table. And he goes, can any other director beat these 10 movies? Now, the question is, and he said current day, by the way. I can only think of 1. 2, maybe, who's got a shot at it.
To beat Tarantino? There's one easy one.
Christopher Nolan?
No.
Who you got? Spielberg? Well, Spielberg, yes, I agree.
There's Spielberg, because I will beat this fucking drum until the day I die. Spielberg is the best director that has ever lived. There is not a close second, not only for how good his movies are, but because he's done it in every genre.
Yep.
Every fucking genre.
I agree. And to me, he's like Michael Jordan, where it's like, man, I don't really care what era your dude is. Like, that's the guy.
He has an argument for being on the Mount Rushmore of action films, sci-fi films,
Yep.
horror films, war films.
Oh, yeah. Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah, he does have the best war film. I don't even think that's an argument. It's tough to make. Like, get Apocalypse Now the fuck out of my face. That's barely.
Who likes that movie a lot?
I do.
The actor?
I like Apocalypse Now.
Here's the
No,
thing, though.
the Saving Private Ryan. There's an actor that loves
Oh yeah,
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Loves
Come on,
Saving
no one
Private.
has.
Right.
I told Max Martini that story when he was here a couple weeks ago, and he said, he's coming back, by the way. And he laughed his ass off because he stars in that. He's in it.
Right.
And he goes, dude, There's no way anybody could get off during that fucking movie.
Oh, it's during Max's part.
It's
No, Max is at the end.
He's at the end.
Yeah.
But this is
It could be
first
sometimes during that. That could be a good segue if you still have that clip that you remember.
Which
that
one?
clip that you sent me of that actor talking about his experience with a Spacey.
I thought we played that.
Which one was it?
John Rudnitsky on SNL?
We didn't play it
No.
Oh,
on
all right,
this
let me
show.
find it.
Well,
I don't
are
think
we on YouTube? Because we'll get dinged for it.
It's on a podcast.
It's
Oh,
on
great,
a podcast,
great.
and it was on your Instagram. I saw
Bob,
it last time.
I don't
we
know
were,
that I know this one actually.
so it's just a fun pivot clip, basically.
That's
but
great.
it is
I don't know this story.
when Bob showed it to me. Let's see if you can pick out the creepiest part of the story, and it's not going to be. This isn't graphic or anything, but.
Is it weird that I'm oddly excited, like really nervous and excited for this?
No, it's just great now that you can kind of like tell a story. So do you recognize him from Saturday Night Live? Okay.
He was on for like a season or two.
One,
Yeah.
very.
But I think he's doing stand-up now and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, he was a stand-up, is doing stand-up more. He actually has an incredible impression. I don't know if it's an impression of Dick Cheney so much as an impression of Christian Bale as Dick Cheney.
Oh,
It's just
great. Great.
intensely spot on.
That's
great.
Awesome.
That's great.
Okay, so
yeah, go ahead and play
we'll
this.
just listen to his story.
This is like a bit of a chopped up version from the podcast he was on, but yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Spacey. I was like, hey, I did this thing. I'm not sure if you saw it. He goes, well, I saw it and I loved it. We'll be in touch. Poof, Kaiser Soze. Guy disappears. I don't see him. Next day, I get a text. I don't know how he got my number. This is Kevin Spacey's assistant. He'd like to invite you to the Emmys. My manager was like, oh, he wants to f you. And I was like, no, he's a fan of my YouTube video. I know when I make a joke, the hand will kind of land on the knee, and then sometimes it will land a little higher.
No.
Like, I remember I'd had a few drinks, and I said, Kev. I said, Kev. That's how confident I was. That's how drunk I was. I was like, yo, Kev. Your face, it's a little close to my face. I remember I said that to him. And I was like, I just need you to know, I'm not gay. And he's like, well, I'm not either. I'm just attracted to the person. Dude. At one point, his head ends up in my lap. Not face down, but face up. And Kevin's like looking up at me. I was
listen
like,
to
this is the weirdest night of my whole life. I have a voicemail from him.
No, you don't.
I do.
Can you play the voicemail?
Stop it. Come on.
So I
Bob
had,
also found
I had it queued up like 3 weeks ago whenever
it
we did
wasn't
this.
anything really.
Yeah.
It was really just like, hey, see you at whatever, inviting him somewhere. It wasn't like salacious, right?
It was not, no, but
No.
he did. There is more salacious details on the full clip of that. Again, I had it queued up like 3 weeks
Yeah,
ago. But,
sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
But apparently, like at one point, Spacey just starts like hooking up with this dude on a couch. Not him, but with another dude on the couch while he's there. And they're like, have you ever been interested? And he's like, no.
No.
And they're like, you don't want to try? As they're like grabbing each other. And he's like, no, I'm going to go.
Can I tell you? So when he showed me this, I was like, can I tell you? I'd rather have it. It would almost be less weird if he was like, yeah, and then he tried to fucking rape me, whatever.
Yeah.
He tried to put his whatever
Sure.
in my whatever.
Yeah.
Instead of having it's weirder and creepier and worse to have Kevin Spacey like lay down in your lap, face up, and just kind of, hey.
Oof.
There's something because you can't get. The weird thing is you can't get mad about it. You can't. It's just so weird that you're not able to pinpoint. That's the worst kind of yes, Kevin Spacey kind of laid down and put his head in my lap and looked up at me. But no one's gonna feel bad for me. But it sounds so creepy.
Okay, so now just hearing this for the first time out loud, does it clear him from anything else? Because let's say this dude would have came out and said, hey, he tried to put his D in my B or rape me or whatever, right?
I think he felt comfortable saying it because that documentary and everything came out where it's the same MO, right? Where he kind of calls you and you hang out and you want to go to the Emmys and he might put his head in your lap and
Yeah.
So I think he feels comfortable saying it. Probably wouldn't have before because he thought he would be lumped in with the.
Yeah, he would also. Yeah,
right.
Also, like he's. I've sort of met him in person. It was actually a very awkward interaction.
Kevin Spacey?
No, John Rudnitsky.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. I was working downtown at my job before this job, and it was during Austin's comedy festival, Moon Tower or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was walking down the street just going to get lunch, and I see him coming towards me, and I recognize him, but I don't recognize him. Do you know what I mean? So
right, you're kind of like, I don't want to be like, what do I know you from? Yeah.
So
I was just going to say, you walked up to him.
Hollaway nailed him.
Kissed him.
I thought he was like a friend of a friend. And I like saw him and I was like, fuck, I forgot this guy's name. I bet he's gonna say hi to me. We've hung out so many times. I know his face so well. I have to have hung out with him like a bunch. Because like when you're in Austin in your 20s and you're single, like you hang out with people all the fucking time. We were like friends of friends.
Sure.
And so I was like, just be nice and say hi. And I go, hey, what's up, man? And he just looks at me like, what the fuck? And keeps walking. And then I walked another 2 feet and I was like, oh shit, that's the guy from Saturday Night Live. That's why I knew.
Wow.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Bob, you should kill yourself.
Yeah.
Thought about it.
I would end it.
You definitely thought about killing yourself after that interaction, right?
Not hungry anymore.
I would end my life.
I would have. No.
Just want to die.
I would have ended it right there.
Yeah, I did that to Simone Biles too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You thought you knew her from high school or what?
Simone Biles?
She was like a little black girl, and I was like, oh, fuck, shit, I know her. It was dark on Rainy Street at night.
Bob,
I was drunk.
Be careful. Be careful, Bob.
You almost said eyes and teeth, dude.
No. Just be
crazy.
And you can keep going.
I just
be
thought
careful.
She was a friend of a friend, because you just, when you're single and going out, you just meet a million people and you're with them a lot, but like in the same room, you talk a little bit maybe, and I was like, fuck. Bro. I didn't say anything to her, but I was like looking at her like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? And then I got a foot away, and she like saw me looking at her, and I was like, oh God, she's gonna expect me to say hello. And then like a foot away, I was like, oh shit, nope, that's Simone Biles, look away.
Man,
Stop fucking looking at her.
You used to get blackout downtown, huh?
Yeah.
That
time I was pretty fucking drunk.
Yeah. Like that one makes a little bit more sense as like
Simone Biles is
party
very famous.
Bob.
This guy makes sense
But
to
it was
me.
raining. It's not L.A.
It's not LA.
You don't expect to see anyone famous. So if I recognize someone, my first thought is that I must know them.
True.
Unless it's like the most famous person in the world.
Don't you think
it wasn't an Olympic year. I wasn't thinking about gymnastics recently.
But was she stretching like this in front of you too, and like getting ready to do a move?
But
that would have been rad.
No, but she was still 4 feet tall. Like, don't you think you would remember your 4 foot tall buddy's girlfriend? I don't know what you were thinking at the time, but gosh,
drunk.
Wasted.
Okay. Drunk. Very.
And we have to remember.
Very drunk.
Yeah. We have to remember there was a time when Bob was like single, living in Austin, young,
not remembering every girl's
partying, downtown all the time, to the point where he would think Simone Biles was his buddy's girlfriend.
And to be fair, she could have been. Because, like, I don't even know her husband, for Christ's sake.
So
and he plays on the fucking Packers.
It's true in Austin.
I have a close connection to her husband, Jonathan Owens.
Really?
Through Full House, right?
Yeah, no. We went to the same high school. Jonathan Owens played football at my high school.
Are you during the same time?
No, he was a little after me.
No shit.
Oh,
but it's like
that makes sense, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah. So if I ever saw them out again, hopefully she wouldn't remember me, but I wouldn't even talk to her. I'd be like, "What's up, man? CBC."
You know what's weird? I don't know. I've never really known his name until you just said it out loud. I'm not kidding.
Well, there's a reason I know it.
Well, you do, yeah, because he went to school with you.
But
we had a similar thing happen. We were watching a preseason NFL game last night, and there was this kicker who was there, and I was like, "Hey, he went to this high school or whatever." I was like, "What are the chances of that?" And if they went to your school, that would leave an imprint for sure. Like, because it's rare where you're like, "Dude, I live in some small town," and it's shocking.
Well, I think you're right that like. Famous people look different in Austin, whether they're trying to Austin it up or they've just been sweating. I don't know what it is, but like famous people, of which I've seen a couple even in Drip, you kind of go, but you're in Austin, but like you definitely look different.
You don't have
bought the flat brim.
Yeah.
In LA or New York, you'll have that antenna up of like, oh, I might see a famous person,
And they're looking famous,
right? And if I recognize them, it's probably because they're a famous person. But like here,
You're right.
Don't expect it.
All right, I'm gonna
Was
give
there
you a
somebody you
pass
didn't know?
on that. It was somebody at Suds Monkey, and it was one of those actors that had moved into town. I don't know who it is to this point.
Gotcha.
Like a Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek is very LA, so whenever he goes out, like he Vanderbeeks up.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's in Austin. So he'll white t-shirt, he'll slick back the hair, he'll like be he'll make sure that people know he's a famous person in Austin.
Yeah.
Not everybody does that. So it was someone at Suds Monkey or somebody around here in Drip, and I was like, I know you're fucking famous. And by the way,
Was it the Duff sister? Ooh. Was it Haley Duff?
no,
Okay.
the dude was the like famous dude, and I
okay.
didn't know if he was or if he just really wanted me to think.
Yeah, and I know it wasn't Coach because you'd be divorced.
Yes.
100%. And already,
Yeah.
we're already irrigation aisle friends in Home Depot. So like
Coach
that
Taylor
is
from Friday Night Lights. by
Yeah,
the way.
yeah.
Who we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
And I understand that. Like, yes, every woman says the same thing here.
Yeah.
Every single
If
woman. It's
he
just like, I'd risk it
ever-
all for Kyle.
In that aisle, if he ever talked to me about anything other than irrigation, which is all we've connected on.
Sure.
If it was anything other than that, even the tiniest hint of anything else, I'd be gone, yeah.
Yeah, you'd risk it all.
Yep.
You'd be out of here. And I understand that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Coach Taylor.
But
By the way, so would I. Like, if he even talked to me
Right.
and said, hey,
Oh, what
I'm
about
having
a Connie? You see a Connie Britton.
Connie Britton's
like,
on that list too,
right?
dude. Yeah. Yeah, Connie Britton's in there. And by the way, because of Friday Night Lights, that's my Connie Britton. She is Friday
Right.
Night Lights.
Right.
And like that's Coach Taylor's wife. And yeah, dude.
100%.
But also, I would also feel bad for that though, because it's like, dude, I don't want to hook up with Coach Taylor's wife. Like, he's a great dude. He's trying to help these kids.
Yeah.
So I would feel bad for them.
And
There's a couple where I'd feel bad for, where I'm just like, shit. I can't get it out of my mind.
I don't think he's getting a divorce.
No.
I
It's
don't
just all of you
think-
guys wishful thinking at like book clubs and things like that. All you guys are
I
hoping
heard
it
there
happens.
was issues at the last charity thing. That's all I'm going to say. He did come alone, and then he was saying there was, that's all I'm saying. And that's a real story.
Okay.
But it was many years ago, and I think he's fine now.
No. I think
they've worked
there's
it
a
out.
rumor in Austin that every housewife
Yeah.
has convinced themselves of, where they're like, yeah, dude, maybe next time I run into him, this is going to be pretty rad.
Well, I always think, I go, why is he picking up his own irrigation stuff? That's the wife's job, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I think too.
I go, what is he doing alone in Home Depot? Isn't that the wife's job to like go pick up the pump for the
Yeah. And that's what I say.
Rainbird?
That's
No?
what I say.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know.
So that's why I was thinking maybe there was problems because he's at Home Depot by himself when it should be the wife. Anyway.
No, he's got that time off that he can do. I don't even know what a rainbird is, by the way.
We know you don't.
I don't know what that is. Yeah.
It's the sprinkler system that
Oh, is it?
many people have.
Good for you guys.
I don't know if Bob got the Rainbird package.
Yeah, did you get the
bud?
rainbird package, Bob?
No.
Didn't get the Rainbird package.
There you go.
By the way, I didn't pay for it. The people before me got the Rainbird package, but
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
very good.
It's
very
a
good.
beautiful irrigation system. Holy God. It is gorgeous this time of year. That goddamn thing.
No, it's
Holy
not.
cow.
Anyway. Okay.
We only say this, by the way, because the guy across the street from us just won Yard of the Month. So he takes it very seriously.
He does.
He takes it very seriously, and you get a sign that goes in your yard, and you are the Yard of the Month guy. And congratulations to him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he works so. He literally had a heart attack in the middle of trying to get this. Do you remember that?
Okay. Wait, what's that?
He literally had a heart attack in the middle of trying to get this award.
Sure.
So in the course of him fixing his yard up, he had a heart attack. The wife came over. Wife was like, I didn't know if I should like call. Yeah. Ambulance came, got him.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's a stressful thing.
Sure is, dude.
Yep.
Sure is. R.I.P. you know?
No, he's alive.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, and then he came back and started working on the yard again.
Just checking. Just checking. Who you got in Crime Corner tomorrow, by the way? I did a fun thing for you this morning. That I'll text Bob, and he can put it up on screen. Who you guys got?
Coming out on Spotify. Well, already out on Patreon, if you're a Patreon, is Ashley Reeves. This one is good because I don't want to give it away, right? But it would have been a perfect one for Joel because Joel would have asked, but did she die? And I would be able to tell Sweet Boy that
she might have.
She might have not died, is what I would have told. But by all accounts, you would. I mean, it's the craziest kidnapping, Left 4 Dead, everything story. Teacher hanging out with the girl, and then she's missing for 3 days, and you just think that's it, right? I mean, there's no way, there's no world where teacher, girl gets kidnapped, older dude is evading, goes through interrogation, fine. 3 days later, you're like, that's it. There's no way.
I love this episode, by the way. So I Friday nights, because this is on Patreon.
Yes, Friday.
So yeah, two things. I watched the first half hour of this. It was live. And I was watching it.
Yeah.
A lot of people from Patreon asked, was that you as a child on the thumbnail? And I said, I'm not kidding. It's not, right?
No, it's not.
Okay. But she's got blonde hair and
Why don't you? Okay.
Some people would ask. That's all I'm saying. So anyways, ended up watching it. Loved it. Love the opener of this one. So if that's the one, watch that on video on Spotify. I was dying laughing.
Oh, yeah. We probably were talking about something.
When you guys get hyped up, it's
we play
really
different. We
funny.
play different songs, get a little bit hyped.
Yes. And then I made
but it's a good one. So anyways, that's going to be coming out Spotify, wherever you get your podcast for just your ears. It'll be out there as well.
Yep.
And it's a crazy ride with an amazing twist. So
I love the first half hour. Here's the thing, because I think you were sleeping, and I just got locked into it, where I was just like, oh shit, I'm sleeping next to the person that you're doing the show, and I felt I was like, oh fuck, man, am I watching this whole thing, or what am I doing here? But it is. It's very good. Yes, very good. And then I made this fun little flirty thing. AI can be fun for different stuff, We'll end with this today because I made this on Instagram or for Instagram. But go ahead and press play here on this, Bob. Look at you.
Look how different. Isn't it crazy that just a filter and little feature changes can make you look like a completely different person?
I mean, look, you're hot.
It's not me, but
You've always been hot.
I will take it, though.
You've always been hot, so I don't want to hear it.
No, I'm just saying, it's crazy that AI, again,
can do this.
It's just off enough that I go, ooh, what? Who's that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just off enough.
But if you
Which
go 2 seconds back in this before we get off air here.
Because it's me, I can find all of the differences that AI has done for me.
That's perfect right there.
But that's still AI. Go to the main.
That's what I'm saying. It is, but still, that's how.
Yeah, look at that.
That's how close it's getting. Well, to be fair though, I had to blow up that picture on my phone. There was some people making fun of me, and when I told this AI story on Drinkin' Bros the other day, that's my computer's getting hot when I was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time I've ever used mobile for AI. So usually I use a desktop computer because I'm looking at, I want to see it on a wider screen and I want to see what it really looks like because of the subtle changes that you just talked about, right?
Yeah.
When you blow things up, what it really looks like on a large screen and if that's usable for podcasts or whatever it is, right? And this is the first time I'd done it on my phone. And that new Grok app on the phone was the first time I'd ever used it. And it was pretty fucking cool. I'm not going to lie. Bob found that, I think last week or whatever. We were fucking with it.
Dan found it, but I was the one making the
Hollaway
pics on my phone. Yeah.
So it was really cool, and I enjoyed it. And I was like, man, I wonder if I could do this with the Crime Corner logo. And then, sure enough, it spit that out in 4 seconds. And I was like, God damn, all right. And the phone didn't get hot. So,
interesting.
Yeah, it's only the computer. And that's just probably me being dumb on that.
That's just
probably just me being dumb on that.
Yes.
Appreciate you tuning in. Download Crime Corner for tomorrow. Shit, go to Spotify. You know,
Spotify, the video's fun.
The video's fucking quality.
The video's fun. We have pictures. Usually with crime, you want to see. We don't show anything gory, but you want to see who we're talking about, what they look like, what the dude looks like.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And then stay tuned for Drinkin' Bros podcast. We'll be live on Patreon here, like 2 minutes. All right. Go to iTunes, rate this show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. Also, head on over to Spotify, just a 5-star, and you can walk away. And I promise, I'll plump up later. Like this is just that Texas heat, bro.
Right. Everybody's asking.
Well, there was a guy too. The head coach was like fucking shredded. I'm like, I finally asked him. I was like, bro, what do you do? And he goes, well, you know, I'm an endurance athlete. But I was like, yeah, but you're bulky too. Like you're, you know. And he goes, well, I'm gonna be real here. You know, I eat carbs all the time to get ready for this endurance shit. And I was like, okay. And he goes, then you just sweat it all out in this heat. So he goes, yeah, it's pretty good. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I get it. Appreciate you tuning in, kids. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.